Welcome to the channel, guys. In today's video, I'm going to go in great detail and show you exactly how are you going to integrate Google Analytics for Shopify. Google Analytics is extremely powerful and can give you a lot of data. The main dashboard over here is something that you need to keep in mind before we start the integration methodologies that I'm going to show you. In the homepage, you're going to get a lot of information from users, new users, average engagement, and total revenue. And users in the last 30 minutes are also available. And you can view that information on your mobile as well. When you go to reports, you get a lot of information. I personally believe the Google Analytics empowers organizations and empowers you to make sure that you understand where the information is coming from, who is coming to those particular pages, and what they are doing once they arrive at the page. And once you scroll down, you can see a lot of information, users from different countries, users from different cities, and obviously what time the users are coming and what date and what week they're going to be available and what they're doing at that particular place. And when you have that information and base that information, you can create strategies which are effective for your Shopify account, in which we will show you that you can combine all the information and enhance your productivity, enhance your efficiency, and understand what your consumers are doing and where the traffic is coming from and how you can increase the traffic to your Shopify account. If you go to engagement and monetization, you get another information overview. With the engagement overview, I believe that this kind of information can help you engage your customers at a higher level. With the average engagement time, with the engagement sessions per users and average engagement time per session, it gives you a clear understanding of what your users are doing, and what they're doing will enable you to increase your sales. If you look at the explore element over here, they give you a very interesting form, the free form, the funnel exploration, and the path exploration. So basically you can clearly see where you're doing and create your strategies based on the Google Analytics. And if you look at advertising, it gives you a chance to increase your productivity, seeing exactly where that information is and what is happening in that information. And obviously combining all those elements together, you can see exactly the information on your homepage in a one-click comparison. And comparing the different Shopify accounts is also available with the Google Analytics, and that is the reason why we're creating this video, to enable everyone that is using Shopify and integrating Google Analytics with their Shopify account to see what their Shopify account is doing, what their shop is doing, and how they can increase sales for their shop. If you have multiple shops, you can also integrate all of them with Google Analytics and compare each one of them and see what product is working better and what product needs to be scalable, how it needs to be scalable, what you need to do to make it better, and what product is being bought from what customer and where is that customer coming from. When you have that information, and based on that information, you can actually scale your business and select products and services that work best for you in your region, in your country, in your city. And that is why Google Analytics has become the most powerful tool right now on the internet, and many organizations, businesses, and entrepreneurs are focusing their energies on Google Analytics and integrating them with their e-commerce shops, especially Shopify. And that is why we're making this video, to show you in step by step exactly how you will set up Google Analytics for your Shopify account. So now let's move forward and check out how we're going to integrate the Google Analytics with Shopify. The first thing you need to do is go to Google Analytics, and when you get over there, there's going to be two options, admin and users. In the admin, you have different options from account settings, account access management, all filters, and account change histories. We're going to go to admin, and we click on admin. We are going to get these particular options. Then we're going to go and create a property. When we create a property, there will be different options available. We're going to name the property, and this is one of the most important methods over here for Google Analytics for properties, to measure your web and your app data. And the reporting time is going to be the US, and obviously the currency is going to be US dollar. Once that is done, we're going to go to the next step, and when we hit next, it will take us to the next part where they'll get information regarding the business and help them tailor the experience by answering a couple of questions. The first one obviously is going to be, what industry are you going to be in? So we're going to select an industry. The industry needs to be the industry that your particular business in, so they can actually cater properly to your needs. We're going to go for shopping. When you click on shopping, we'll select the business size. Is it small? Is it medium? Is it large? Is it very large? We're going to go for medium. Then how do you intend to use Google Analytics for your business? And obviously you're going to click different elements over here that is going to be available to ensure that we get a responsiveness according to them, and we can use that data for our needs. Once that is done, we're going to get create, and once we create it, it is going to be made available. The next step is to set up a data stream to start collecting the data. It's going to be web-based, Android-based, or iOS-based. We're going to do the web-based one. When you click the web-based, we're going to put our URL that's going to be available, our particular website, and our stream names. Once you put the URL over here and the stream name, you can create a stream. By creating a stream, you'll go to the next step. In that next step, there's going to be different data stream information from your stream name, stream URL, stream ID, and your measurement ID, with enhanced measurement available and your tag tagging instructions. We can click on tagging instructions and then go to global site tracking, and we'll select this particular tag that's going to be available and copy the tag. Once the tag is copied, then we're going to head over to our Shopify main dashboard. When you go to the dashboard, there's going to be different options available. We're going to go to the online store. When we click on the online store, there are going to be the themes, blog posts, pages, navigation, and preferences. When we click on preferences, we have different elements that are going to be available, from title and meta description, from social sharing, images, and Google Analytics. Where it says Google Analytics, we will copy and paste. Once you copy the JavaScript from the Google Analytics, you will paste it over here where it says Google Analytics. Once that is done, you will hit save, and then after you saved it, you will go to the enhanced e-commerce, which you can upgrade to the latest version of the Google Analytics in order to use it for enhanced e-commerce. So let's head over there and check how that's done. You can turn on the enhanced e-commerce tracking doing these 7 steps. The first one, from your Shopify admin, you go to the online store where it says preference. In the second, you go to the Google Analytics section and use the enhanced e-commerce. If you're using an older version of the Google Analytics, this might need to be upgraded to the latest version. Before you can click the use enhanced e-commerce, you'll click save, and this enables the Shopify to track and send all your website data to the Google Analytics. In your Google Analytics account, click on admin. In the view columns, click on e-commerce setting and click the enable enhanced e-commerce reporting toggle to turn on and off or on, and then click save. The additional Google Analytics JavaScript is also available. If you want to further customize your Google Analytics setups, then you can add a JavaScript code to your additional Google Analytics JavaScript section, and this section only accepts JavaScripts related to the analytics tracking. Code can be added in this field and can't make visual or functional changes to your checkout. It is simple and is straightforward. So let's head over to our Google Analytics. This is where everything is done. It is simple and straightforward, guys. If you have any questions whatsoever, you can always ask in the comment section below and we will guide you according to it. And using Google Analytics, you can enhance the use of your website and get traffic information regarding where information is coming from, where your viewers are viewing the information from, and what are they buying and what are their preferences and where they're going on their website. Based on that information, you can enhance your business, you can increase your efficiency and productivity and scale your business. And using Google Analytics and combining it with Shopify, you're able to create an environment in which you can do business in a manner that's never been done before. That is one of the reasons why major organizations in the world are right now turning to Google Analytics for and using it to enhance their Shopify accounts and get information according to it. So guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to the channel and do not forget to press the bell icon and share this video with your friends and family so more people can find out about how easy it is to use Google Analytics for. Stay tuned for our next video. Until then, take care.